What is cracking? What is cracking, man? Yeah, sorry I left you. Since you've been gone, I've been all alone. All my tears, you know, you get for me crowning. Please, baby, I'm telling for you to stay at home tonight. Let's start a love again, start a love night. Be more than just, you know, the sun is going down. Please, baby, won't you stay? Ooh, baby, for a little. Forget about yesterday. Stay. Brown shooter in the building, man. Brown shooter. University of Brown, Ivy League. They got a shooter in the building. The University of Brown got a shooter in the building. What is this a Negro, man? That's what everybody want to know. Let's cut the crap, man. Let's cut the crap, yo. Everybody want to know what the race of the shooter is, man. I'm not even gonna play with y'all, man. This ain't that type of channel. Make sure you subscribe too. This ain't that type of channel. We ain't gonna mess around with y'all. We not even gonna mess around with you, okay? We know what you want to know. Is this a Negro or is this a white man? It is an Arab. What is he, man? Who did this, man? That's what we want to know. That's what everybody wants to know. Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. Everybody wants to know that. What type of being is this, man? Is it a brother again? Or for once, is it a brother again? And make sure y'all hit the like button, man. If you watching on Twitter or X, whatever they call it now, man, follow me on X, man. Follow me on X. Follow me on X, man. Just hit the follow button, man. Become a follower. This is the images, man. I think they got some images of him walking. We might could tell if it's a brother, if he got that smooth, that smooth velvety walk that brothers have. You know how brothers be, man. They be walking like, we be connected to the earth, man. We connected to the earth. We are connected to the earth, man. Look at these kids, man, all scared, man. Heart stomping. Listen, heart stomping. These kids' hearts is about to jump out their chest. They being quiet, though. That's smarter than, man. Don't even sneeze. The shooter might come in here. Don't even sneeze.
Police! Promise police!
That's the police. It's the police. All these little fucking pieces of shit been talking shit about the police the last 6 years. Press 1. All these little pieces of shit in here been talking about defunding the police and all that shit, and police are killing black people for no reason. They've been the main ones peddling that shit. All these fucking college students, especially at these big schools, East Coast and West Coast schools, they've been the ones fueling all that hatred for cops. They in there with their hearts jumping out their chest. They never been happier in their life that it was the police and not the shooter. They never been happier in their life when to see some police. They was praying it was some fucking police. Fucking these little fucking piece of shit. Liberal arts, Northeastern, fucking woke ass kids, Gaza and all this bullshit. I ain't never seen a skinny Gazan in my life. Every Gazan got fucking bingo wings and shit. Every Gazan woman got bingo wings, man. Talk about some fucking genocide. These motherfuckers, man, they so happy to see some police. And listen, next week they're gonna be protesting the police again, talking about ICE and all this bullshit and police and police brutality. Fuck these little kids, man.
Police! Police! Promise police!
Hands up, hands!
Promise police!
Everybody's hands! Hands! Everybody get your hands! Hands!
Look at this bitch. She said hands, and this bitch is doing everything but giving it. Look at this dumbass bitch right here. He say hands, and she fumbling with a bunch of shit. Look at her fumbling with a bunch of shit.
Hands!
Hands, bitch.
Everybody get your hands!
Hands, bitch. She
Keep
reaching
your
and
hands up
shit.
for us.
Stupid bitch. Hands, bitch. Hands. Like everybody else. Everybody else in the room fucking. Everybody else in the room got their hands up. Except for this bitch. She fumbling and dumbling with shit. She putting shit down, getting shit out of her pockets. Bitch, hands before you get shot, you stupid bitch.
Everybody's hands! Hands! Everybody get your hands! Hands! Just keep your hands up for us. Obviously, there's something going on. We're here to help you. Just listen to what we have to say, okay? All right, breathe. Anybody hurt? No? All right, just listen to our commands. We will get you out of here safely. Is this it? Is this the group?
If you have your bags, your phones, go grab it now. Quickly.
Go, quick, go.
Get orderly, fast. Let's go.
Let's go.
Good job.
Grab your stuff. Hurry up.
I hate these kids, man. I hate those little fucker kids, those little woke fuckers, man. Getting saved by the police. 26 minutes ago, Rhode Island enforcers some of the strictest gun laws in the United States. All firearm purchases require background checks and a 7-day waiting period, with buyers needing to pass a safety exam to obtain a blue card for purchasing firearms or ammunition. In 2022, the state banned magazines holding more than 10 rounds, mandating owners to modify, surrender, or transfer them by December 18th, 2022. Some concealed carry permits are issued through a dual system. Local authorities operate on a shall issue basis, while the Attorney General's office follows a may issue policy, often requiring applicants to demonstrate a specific need. Open carry of handguns is permitted only with a permit from the Attorney General. I mean, I'm from DC, man. That don't seem too bad to me, man. That's how the East Coast is, man. It gotta be like that on the East Coast. Niggas is too. All these gun laws is because niggas, man. Let's be honest. All these gun laws because niggas. In Rhode Island, all the violence is being done by niggas, man. All the street crime, all the mass shootings that they don't talk about because no, they only talking about this one because they don't know who did it. Second they find out this a nigga, they gonna drop this story like a bad habit. Press 1. If they find out it's a nigga in the next 5 minutes, you won't hear about this story when you wake up. Again, I repeat, if they find out this was a nigga that did this, you will not hear about this story when you wake up in the morning. All this shit is political, man. They don't give a, I seen CNN covering it today. I said, "Oh yeah, they ain't got the shooter yet. They don't have the shooter yet." CNN covering it. I said, "Oh yeah, they don't know who the shooter is yet, because they would have had the shooter face on everywhere. If it was a white dude and CNN covering it, the shooter face would have been everywhere." Brown has one surveillance camera for every 9 undergrads. Yeah, they should. All these schools should have a bunch of cameras everywhere, man. There's cameras everywhere. Yep, cameras everywhere. That's good, man. 2 people were killed, 8 others critically injured. Here you go. Here we go. Here go the money shot right here. Let's see if he walk like a brother. He kind of walk like a white man, man. The way he bent that corner though, he bent that corner smooth though. He bent that corner smooth, but he looked like a white man. He looked like a white man. I think this is a white man. Yeah, the way his arms moving, his arms ain't moving like a brother. His arm and his pants pulled up. His pants is pulled up. Yeah, this ain't no brother, man. This a white dude. I'm going against my intuition. I'm banking on this being a white dude, man. I'm going against my intuition, man. What's up, Carlos Barron? Carlos Barron watching on X, man. We got a bunch of people on X, man. Everybody, man, make sure you hit the like button. Sponsor the program, man. Take the $5 challenge. Support the channel. Salute to my man, Roger Wood. Roger Wood in the building once again, man. Shout out to Roger Wood. Steve Grady says, pasty liberals attend Brown. None of them would be carrying any. Yeah, no, they think if you were in their friend group and you were carrying, they would cut you off. Yeah, these people, they like being unarmed. They don't even carry mace. These the type of bitches that go like jogging in the woods, like deep in the woods. Like I'm talking about deep in the woods with no mace, nothing. Just out there in the fucking woodlands with nothing. That's the type of bitch these are, man. These these people, these Northeast liberals, they take pride not being armed. They think it's cool to be unarmed. They only got a pocket knife. Said always bet on black. I know always bet on black. I'm going against my intuition on this one because his movements don't strike me as a sun man. I'm not seeing sun man movements. I'm seeing, oh yeah, you see the white neck? Look at the white neck, man. Watch when he pulls his, watch that. Look at that neck. That's a white neck right there, man. That ain't no sun man. That's a white neck, man. Look at his white neck. He don't move like a brother. When a brother walks, man, you can tell it's a brother because we got soul, man. Brothers got soul, man. Brothers walk like they own the place, man. If it was Brown, he'd have been walking around. He owned the motherfucker. Pants would have been sagging too. Look at that white neck. That's a white neck right there, man. Unless that's a collar. It don't look like a collar. It look pink. It don't look white. That don't look like a collar. That look pink. And look at the way his arms swinging. White people don't know what to do with their arms when they walk. When white people walk, they don't know what to do with their arms. He not need too. Look at him. He not need. Look, he not need. His knees, is that pigeon-toed or not need? He might be, I think that's pigeon-toed. Where your knees look almost be clacking. and your feet go out to the side, look at him. Look at his leg. Look at his knees. Look at him. Somebody know this dude. Look at the way he walking. It's like he limping or some shit. You say he's scared. Yeah, he just killed a bunch of people. He going to jail for the rest of his life. Yeah, he's scared. That could be true. But still, man, he got a unique walk. That's not everybody. That's a unique walk right there. Shout out to Steve Grady, man. That's a unique walk right there. Let me look at him. He said he can be gay. He's switching. He's switching, man. He's so gay he can't turn it off. Even after he kill a bunch of people, he's still switching and shit, right? He trying to move out without drawing attention. He just shot a bunch of people. Shit, he draw a lot of attention. And he wearing all black. I think this is a white guy, man. This strike me as a white guy. It could be an hombrito, but I don't know. Just he don't know what to do with his fucking arms. He just left feet and legs all over the place. Brothers don't walk like that. Brothers, we smooth, man. He transgender. That's listen. He might be, man. He might be a transgender. He might be, man. He might be. That looks like a sand demon. I don't know if that's a sand demon, man. He could be, man. Could be too. I don't think it's black, man. I'm gonna rule out black, man. I'm gonna rule out black. He did bend that corner smooth though. I'm gonna rule out black though. I'm gonna rule out black. Yeah, man. You got another. He's trying to get the fuck up out of there. Listen, man. Listen. Where the fuck is the campus police? Where he just left? They rushed him right where he just left. He got up out of there. See, he did what he did. He got up out of there. He wasn't greedy. He wasn't greedy. He did what he had to do and got up out of there. He probably could have killed more people, but he was like, fuck it. Let me get out. Let me get up out of here, man. I done killed enough people. Damn. Jesus Christ, man. Jeez. That shit sucked, man. Do, 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 do. You make my dreams come true. Do, 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 do. I think let me drop the link, man. If you want to come up here, man. If you want to come up here, man. Salute to Gouch Merlot, man. Gouch Merlot is in the building. If you want to come up, man. He says he is Asian. The shooter targeted physics and math. Hey, I can see Asian because the color of that neck. Pause. That neck. I can see Asian because of that neck. Pause. No homo. Yeah, I can see Asian. Definitely. Brown. Holy shit. I remember I went to Penn State University. This was like 15 years ago. I thought I was in fucking China, man. There was so many fucking Asians up there. I said, God damn. I thought I was in China. I was looking for a white man. You know, I was like, I'm black. Okay, I'm the only black dude around. Let me see if I can see a white dude. Nothing but fucking Asians, man. And that's that. It could be, definitely could be an Asian, especially because the way he succeeded, the way he accomplished his mission. That point to an Asian too. The fact that it was surgical, like he did that shit surgical. He got in and he got out and he got away. That's a good thing, yo. He might though, yo. That's a good point. Asian, he might be an Asian. You know them Asians, they surgical with it. They don't even be talking, man. That Asian ain't even gonna tell nobody he did that shit. They don't even talk. He's that's true, man. Shout out to Gouch Melo says he is Asian shooter targeted physical math. There we go. That's a good point. Shout out to Abigail Owens, man. Abigail Owens, man. In the building. Salute to Abigail, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Uh-oh. No. They trying to say, okay, they did the first dude that they tried to blame it on was Asian. The first dude that they questioned, I'm gonna show you. The first dude they questioned was Asian. That's the first dude that remember when they said that originally they said that they had the suspect in custody, but then they questioned him and ruled him out. So yeah, he was Asian, man. You can even tell an Asian in a grainy ass footage like this. That's crazy. This shit like got 4 pixels and you can still tell he Asian. Yeah, the first one, I could see Asian, man. I could definitely see Asian, man. I'm ruling black out though, man. He said, I'm ruling black out, man. I'm gonna rule black out. This ain't no brother, man. Brother, brother ain't even smart enough to be on the Brown campus. Press 1, man. We ain't even smart enough to be up there, man. We at the community college and shit, man. We ain't getting accepted to no Brown, man. Nigga ain't getting accepted to Brown, man. Salute, man. Everybody hit the like button. Nigga ain't getting accepted to Brown, man. Nigga ain't getting accepted to Brown, man. Nigga ain't. If you want to watch on YouTube, it's Ock Nation News. If you want to come over to YouTube channel, if you watching on X, and you want to come over to YouTube channel, it's Ock Nation News, man. Same thing on YouTube. Yeah, this brother, that's who they thought it was at first. So You know, the Asian community should be crying racist. If this was black, oh God, could you imagine if they wrongly accused the black dude, man? Oh, that mercy. Do, 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 do. So only 2 killed, still only 2 killed. So yeah, he got in and got out. He could have did worse, but he got in and got out. He could have did worse. He got in, he got out. He was like, fuck this shit. I ain't trying to get caught. Fuck this shit. He got in, got out. So Trump reported into the first news, but that was wrong. The people jumping down, people trying to get mad at Trump because he reported that the shooter was in custody, but the local police reported that the shooter was in custody. Boy Kachina says transopathic killer in Silence of the Lambs put the motherfucking lotion in the basket back when Hollywood taught good lessons. Yeah, that's true. That was a great movie. Anthony Hopkins, man. Fuck, I loved all that. Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal was one of my favorite movies. The sequel, I think that was the sequel to that. Hannibal. Fuck. I love that movie, man. I love Hannibal, man. I could watch Hannibal right now, man. That was a great movie, man. Silence of the Lambs, great movie. Jodie Foster. Yeah, that was a great movie. Great movie. It was a trans guy back then. That's crazy. That is nuts. That's the first time I ever really thought about that. Damn, that's crazy. Who was that? John Malkovich. Who was the killer? Who was the trans killer? Is that John Malkovich? Whatever his name is. I don't know what the fucking name is. But yeah, that was a great movie. Great movie, man. But Hannibal was better. Hannibal was better. Wild Bill, yeah. Yeah, man. Great movie. Great movie. Great movies. Yeah, they
mass shooting at Brown University. We're interrupting in Providence, Rhode Island. A massive manhunt. We're interrupting regular programming with an update on the mass shooting at Brown University in Providence, Rhode Island. A massive manhunt is underway at this hour for an active shooter. Authorities describe the suspect as a man dressed all in black. According to the latest update from officials, 2 people have died and 8 others have been wounded. All of them now in critical but stable condition. There's a massive police presence on the Brown campus. Federal, state, and local authorities all searching for that shooter. Faculty and students are being told to continue to shelter in place. Brown sending several emergency alerts. People on campus instructed to lock doors, silence their phones, and remain hidden. Officials say the first reports of an active shooter came in around 4 this afternoon at the engineering building where a final exam was underway. The school's winter break begins 1 week from today. And just moments ago, Vice President Vance called the shooting terrible news, and President Trump spoke to reporters.
I've been fully briefed on the Brown University situation, what a terrible thing it is. And all we can do right now is pray for the victims and for those that were very badly hurt, it looks like. and we'll inform you later as to what's happening. But it's a shame. It's a shame. Just pray. Thank you very much.
Let's get straight to ABC's DOJ, Homeland Security, and law enforcement reporter Luke Barr. Luke, what can you tell us about who law enforcement is looking for at this hour?
Yeah, Andrew. So law enforcement is looking for a man who is dressed in black, who entered the building just around 4 o'clock and opened fire. Now, there is very few details about what or who this person is, but certainly a large manhunt underway with federal, state, and local authorities all around the east side of Providence looking for this suspect, Andrew.
Luke, as we've seen in some of these videos right here on our screen, there's an overwhelming law enforcement presence.
Yeah, don't defund the police, man.
And hunt is underway at this hour for an active shooter. Authorities describe the suspect.
Defund the police tomorrow, but not today. Yeah, all this stuff, it ain't really no new. Let me see if anything new, man, on this shit. No suspect in custody. That's crazy. That's rare. Remember the mass shooting in Stockton a few weeks ago? They don't have no suspect in custody. I guarantee you this, they gonna find this guy though. This guy not getting away. This guy's not getting away. This guy's not getting away, man. They gonna find him. Damn.
दिसंबर को इसी मैदान
Oh, they got all types of radical shit on these fucking he said, if there's anything to learn from the Brown University shooting is that once again, women and gays should not hold any form of leadership of any degree. Damn. What happened to that? Why did they say that? This guy right here, he should sue, man. Every time there's a mass shooting, they put his face out there. I don't know what it. I don't know, Sam. I don't know why, but you know, they always say we always put him out there. Every time there's a mass shooting. Brown University shooting. Breaking. Providence mayor says it's safe to attend scheduled events. The city is safe. Wow.
Also on the scene earlier, one of our crews that's out there. Let's take a listen to that sound.
A little scared. I mean, mostly we were just concerned because.
What you scared for? Y'all have bombings all the time in your country, man. Y'all have fucking all types of shootings and shit in y'all countries. What are you scared for? You should be a veteran of that shit, man. Where the fuck are we? Is it what country is this? Take that shit off your fucking head, man. She got good hair too, man. She got good hair, man. Take that shit off, man. Let niggas see that flowing, beautiful yaki, natural yaki you got, man. You ain't gotta wear that shit over here, man. These bitches come over here and be wearing that shit. You only got to wear it over here. You gotta wear it in your home country. They'll whoop your ass if you don't wear it in your home country. Over here, you don't have to wear that shit, man. Take that shit off, man. Shout out to Effie Mattis. He said, here we go again, man. Take that shit off, man. He said, brown shooter, $30 says Sun Man. Nah, it ain't no Sun Man, bro. It ain't no Sun Man, bro. It's a glider or a tiger, man. It's either a glider or a tiger, man. I'm going with that, man. I'm going with glider or tiger so far.
I mean, I've never been in this kind of situation before, and it's Brown students, you know, like they're college students. You wouldn't want that to happen to anybody, and obviously we just saw that there were two fatalities, so it's just scary for the families. And I didn't necessarily think that anything was going to happen to us because it was a 15-minute walk away, but they said they hadn't taken anyone to custody yet, so it was better to be safe than sorry.
I mean, I've never been in a situation, I'm sure no one ever has, but they're just walking around calmly, I don't even know what they're doing, but they should share more information with us, and hopefully they catch them today. But just most importantly, prayers for the family, you know, New Year's, holidays coming up, and, you know, I'm from Providence my whole life. I never thought something like this would ever happen, so I think they got to invest more in a way to prevent this, because this is just too common nowadays.
Mass shootings happen all the time in Providence, man. It just be hood shit. He talking about a non-hood mass shooting? Man, jeez. Yeah. You go to the Brown. Yo, every time I see a black person doing sign language, I be thinking about that lady. Remember that lady who was faking? She was up there. Who remember that? The fake sign language lady, man. They needed somebody to do something. She offered to do that shit. She got up there. She was just doing anything, and ain't nobody know because don't nobody know sign language. But people at home was calling in like, "Yo, what the fuck is this bitch doing? She not signing." Remember that? That shit was funny as hell, man. You laugh, man.
Tomorrow is Sunday, a week before Christmas, in a city with a lot of things going on. There are shows.
Yeah, this motherfucker. Who the fuck is this motherfucker? This is nerdy motherfucker right here.
A lot of families will be headed to church in the morning. And we, at this time, are not recommending that those events be canceled. It's a personal choice whether you want to cancel your holiday party.
Yo, he look like he faking too, man. That ain't no real sign language. That nigga doing the Dikembe Mutombo and shit, man. Shout out to Anthony Madison. Here we go again. Down under, man. Shout out to Down Under, man. Salute to all the Aussies out there, man. I don't trust this dude, man.
We do not feel it is necessary. In the hours that have eclipsed since the initial
Yo,
shooting.
that nigga look like he rapping this shit. That nigga like, yo, bitch ass nigga, I'll tie your grandmother up, nigga. Put you in a motherfucking trunk, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Fucking shoot up your motherfucking party, nigga. Leave bodies everywhere. He look like he rapping just what just happened. This shit. Come up in your classroom, nigga. Make that thing go boom, nigga, in your classroom, nigga.
We've received no
snitching, nigga. No snitching, nigga.
Additional credible information.
Like, and he did like this, yo. What the fuck is going on, man? This nigga, he faking, man. He doing fake shit, man. Let me see, man. How about, man? This nigga faking, man. I don't believe this nigga, man. This nigga faking, man.
That there is any specific ongoing threat from this individual, and so we do not believe these events need to be canceled.
Yo, that nigga just threw up a gang sign, yo. That right there was a gang sign. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Watch this.
Do not believe these events.
That's a gang sign. That nigga banging, man. That was a gang sign right there, man. That wasn't no sign language.
From this individual, and so we do not believe these events need to be canceled. So
stop snitching. So he threw up a gang sign and told niggas to stop snitching. Damn. Crazy, man. Hit the like button. Sponsor tonight's show. PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. Support the channel, man. You said my sources says the sun, man? Nah. Ain't no sun.
From this individual, and so we do not believe these events need to be canceled.
So we're rallying behind one another. We're going to continue that.
Why he keep saying to stop snitching, man? He communicate, yo. This nigga, he part of a drug fucking cartel, man. He communicating to the niggas in Rhode Island, like, yo, it's hot right now, man. Pack up shop, man. Feds is out there. They looking for this dude, man. So pack up shop, shut everything down, man. Move the drugs over to such and such place and move the money over to. Tell all the soldiers to go inside, man. It's hot right now, man.
The state pledges all its resources to the city of Providence. We'll continue partnering with our federal officials.
Damn, that nigga like, yo. He said, take your bet. With Yusef, we'll take a gentleman's bet, man. We'll take a gentleman's bet, man. I think it's a sun man, man. I mean, I think it's not a sun man. I think it's not a sun man. I think it's not a sun man. Why would a sun man be in Brown? Think about that shit, man. That's an Ivy League school, man. If it was community college, maybe. This is Ivy League school, man. Ain't no sun man down there. In the math and physics lab, fuck no, ain't no sun man down there.
As well, to make sure that justice comes to the individual that pulled the trigger.
Tomorrow is Sunday, a week.
Damn. Let me see. I think it's an update, man. Let me see. We got any news, man. Salute to everybody out there, man. Salute to everybody out there, man, watching, man. Shout out to you, man. Hit the like button. Follow me on Twitter. So if you out there, man. Damn, nigga got fatally shot. Damn, niggas is still shooting up shit. Fuck. God damn. Niggas ain't stopping what they doing. Niggas ain't stopping what they doing. You might get to some of that shit later, man. You might get to some of this nigga shit later, man. Niggas still wilding out here, man. Jeez. Damn.
Again, I'm Providence Mayor Brett Smiley. We're here to provide an update on the.
You do look like Guy Smiley a little bit, though.
ongoing investigation from this afternoon's horrific attack and terrible act of violence in our community. In just a moment, we'll hear from our governor, Governor Dan McKee, and from Brown University President Chris Paxson. Then there are other officials, including and especially law enforcement officials who are here and able to answer questions. But the three of us will be the only formal speakers, and then we'll take all of your questions and continue to try to be as transparent as possible. As I mentioned at the earlier update, this is an evolving situation, and there are details that are subject to change, and so we want to continue to recognize that we're not done yet, and so we will continue to update, and please bear with us if we learn more or if there are additional details. One of the new details that I'm sorry to have to share is that there is one additional victim of today. So now there are 9 injured individuals. There was one additional victim who had left the scene. It was not a gunshot wound. The individual learned that they had received fragments from the shooting that had occurred near them. And so they have non-life-threatening injuries, but is now the 9th victim who is expected to have a full recovery. Additionally, we want to make sure the community knows the individual responsible is still at large, but importantly, at the conclusion of this press update, we will be releasing a short video showing an image of the suspect. That will be available to all of you when we finish this briefing. We know there's a lot of fear and anxiety in the community right now, and we want folks to know that while it is the case that the shelter in place remains in effect for the broader Brown community, that includes campus and the neighborhoods surrounding the campus, we are doing everything we can, and we've been receiving tremendous assistance from our partners in law enforcement. The governor, under his leadership with the state police, has been terrific. The FBI, the ATF, and many communities around Rhode Island have assisted. There are over 400 officers currently in the area assisting with both the investigation and to ensure the safety of the Providence community. Additionally, Providence Fire has been deployed to venues of assembly. We know that this is a busy time. It's a Saturday night in the holiday season, and so you may see firefighters at the mall, at PPAC, at Roger Williams Park, and we don't want anyone to be concerned that there are any issues, but rather we want folks who are out in the community tonight to see a person in a position of authority and to feel safe in our community. We have no reason to believe that there are any additional threats at this time. Any calls that have been received in the last several hours to 911 have been unrelated, and there have been no additional calls for service or calls of anything related to this incident. The video that will be released is from that building where the shooting occurred, which is the Barris and Holly building, looking towards Hope Street. And as I mentioned, that will be shared as soon as we conclude. We are still encouraging, as we did earlier, for anyone who thinks that they might have information relevant to the investigation to call the police, the Providence Police non-emergency line, which is 401-272-3121, 401-272-3121. Of course, you can also call 911, but if you have information that you think might be able to assist in our investigation, please.
Yo, where the fuck did you get that, Yusef Putz? His name is Putz. Where you get that, Putz? Where'd you get that dark skin, that the guy was dark skinned? Where'd you get that from, Putz? Salute to Deluxe 247, a.k.a. Cal Ripken, a.k.a. the real MVP, coming through once again. He said the person identified as the Brown shooter. Yeah, the not Brown, motherfucker, the Brown shooter, as in Brown University, motherfucker, you fucking butts.
Please give us a call. At this time, I'd like to turn the mic over to our Governor, Dan McKee, who's been in touch with federal, state partners and has been a tremendous assistance to us here in Providence throughout the evening. Governor?
Hey, Mayor, and thank you for your leadership and all your entire team. And our job right now is to support your team. And we're doing just that. All our state resources are available, not only to the mayor, but also Brown University, which our hearts go out to Brown University. I have had calls along with the mayor, with the FBI director, Patel, who was offered assistance to us as well, a direct assistance. I just received a call from the President Trump as well, expressing the same type of urgency and the same type of offers to respond to us in a way that we, one, keep people safe, but also two, we're going to make sure that we catch the individual that brought so much suffering to so many people. And so with that, I would just say that we're going to continue to work together. State police is on board. We know that there's going to be needed for some counseling strategies, so we've already activated that through our health department. And we'll make sure that we take the lead from the mayor and then provide all the assistance we possibly can, along with your lead as well, President Paxton. So with that, I'll give the mic back to you.
Thank you, Governor. Now we'll introduce Brown University President Christine Paxton. Brown PD was the first to respond and has been an incredible partner. And we have two priorities right now as a community. One, to bring the individual responsible to justice, and two, to pray for the full recovery of those affected. The Brown community's heart is breaking and Providence's heart is breaking along with it. We're a week and a half away from Christmas, and all of us are getting calls from concerned families, parents, employees, relatives. And so, President, we just want you to know that Providence and Brown stand together today, tomorrow, and in the months ahead. Please.
Thank you. Yes, this is the day that one hopes never happens, and it has. I really appreciate everything that the local law enforcement and everybody is doing to help find this person, make sure that we can be safe as a community. Our focus right now is on supporting the families who have been affected by this, the families of the 2 students who sadly lost their lives today, as well as the 8, now 9 students who are in the hospital. We've been in touch with their families. I will talk to them soon. But, you know, we will come together as a community and we'll get through this. Currently, the students are still all on lockdown, as are people in the area. And hopefully we can get them back to their dorms and feeling safe and secure as soon as possible. But thank you for everything you're doing now.
Thank you, Chris. We'll take questions for law enforcement personnel, anyone who's here today, and share as much information as we can at this time.
Can we,
Dan.
Dan J. from Channel 10, Mayor, can you talk a little bit about what we're going to see in this video? Or can Commander Chief Oates?
We're going to ask Commander O'Hara to answer that question.
Sure. What you're going to see is a video from the building where this incident took place.
So yeah, nothing new, man. Nothing new, man. Let's see what else the fuck is going on around here, man. Let's see what else is going on around.
New at 4 o'clock, a Houston man will spend the rest of his life in prison.
Yeah, this ruling less than 24 hours after he was convicted of killing an attorney at a McDonald's over a Filet-O-Fish sandwich. Amanda Henderson spent the...
Yo, niggas will kill you at McDonald's, bro. I'm going to do a show one day of all the McDonald's murders. Almost all of them is niggas. Yo, niggas will smack your shit out in McDonald's, boy. Straight whack you. It's been like 5 in the last month. Niggas getting, I'm talking about whacking shit in McDonald's. That shit crazy.
New at 4 o'clock, a Houston man will spend the rest of his life in prison.
Yeah, this ruling less than 24 hours after he was convicted of killing an attorney at a McDonald's over a Filet-O-Fish sandwich. Amanda Henderson spent the morning in court as this all went down. She joins us now live with details. Amanda.
Yes, Sherman, an emotional morning and afternoon. Anthony Landry staring straight ahead as his punishment was read out loud and then straight down at his hands as soon as his fate was sinking in. This morning, Anthony Landry making one final court appearance, learning his punishment after being found guilty in the 2024 fatal shooting of Jeffrey Limmer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the jury, have you reached the verdict?
About 20 seconds later, Judge Brian E. Warren is seen reading the jury's unanimous decision. Landry will serve life in prison over Limmer's death. Limmer's family seen hugging each other and wiping tears before giving victim impact statements.
It's difficult to process the
They get the N-word. Y'all have an N-word pass, man. Y'all can call him a nigger, 1,000 niggers, man. We gotta start doing that, man. That'll deter niggas. The niggas don't like getting called the N-word by white people. So if you kill a white person, their family get to call you the N-word and shit at sentencing, man. Call you every nigga in the fucking book. That'll deter niggas, man.
And wiping tears before giving victim impact statements.
It's difficult to process that Jeff is gone. I saw him almost weekly, if not more. You shoot every day, Jeff. But we know where you are. You have reached your heavenly reward. Secure your name, and we can see you at the sick place we got there.
As a result of this senseless act, there are no words to describe the pain and loss that are echoing.
In May 2024, Limmer stepped in after he saw Landry shouting at a West Houston McDonald's employee over a Filet-O-Fish sandwich. Officials say Landry then went and got a gun, returning to shoot Limmer multiple times, ultimately killing him.
Damn, Landry. Damn, Landry. He's probably like, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Probably told him to leave or some shit. Damn, Landry. Stayed out of you just gotta you gotta stay out of black people business, man. You see a nigga arguing with somebody, you gotta just be glad he ain't arguing with you, man. Or be like, yeah, man, word up, man. That's fucked up, man. I won't give you a Filet-O-Fish. Man, if this fucked up, man, that's some bullshit, cuz. Be like, yeah, man, I'm trying to say, man, yeah, you gotta agree with the nigga and shit. You can't argue with the nigga. You gotta be like, man, what she ain't trying to give you Filet-O-Fish, man? Oh, man, that's fucked up, cuz, man. Damn, man. What happened? Oh, you ordered the joint and they trying to say, you know what, man? Damn, man. I feel you, man. Man, that was me, man. Nah, you know what? I wouldn't even do that shit, man. That shit ain't even worth it, cuz. Shit ain't even worth it, man. But yeah, man, I feel you though, dog. I feel you, bro. I feel you, my nigga. You feel you, man. Fuck that shit though, man. Fuck that shit though. I feel you, bro. I feel you, bro. You gotta do some shit like that. You can't just be like, hey, leave her alone. Get out of here, son, man. Nah, that shit ain't gonna work, man. You gotta use like psychology with the son, man. Yeah, be like, yeah, man, that's fucked up, man. They ain't trying to give you a Filet-O-Fish, man. That's fucked up, man. Hey, man, get that man. Hey, man, put a Filet-O-Fish on my order, man. You want? I'll get you a Filet-O-Fish, man. I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it, cuz. Nah, man, I don't want that motherfucker. I want my motherfucking Filet-O-Fish. Oh, all right. Yeah, go ahead, man. That's your thing. All right. You can't just come in there hot with a Southern man. Some man will kill your ass, man. Some man will whack your shit, man. Salute the superstar, man. He says, why son sisters get so mad when you tell them you know someone who looks like them? And they always respond with, don't nobody look like, because they probably think the person that look like them ugly as shit. They think they ugly. They think they ugly. So they probably think that this person that you're talking about is ugly. Best thing to do is not say nothing to the nigga. You see a nigga arguing with you just fucking leave and go to another fast food restaurant because you don't want to get hit with nothing. Damn, bro, you got whacked out over a fucking filet of fish, my nigga.
In May 2024, Limmer stepped in after he saw Landry shouting at a West Houston McDonald's employee over a filet-o-fish sandwich. Officials say Landry then went and got a gun, returning to shoot Limmer multiple times, ultimately killing him.
He saw danger and he steps forward. He stood up. He tried to shield others from harm, and in doing so, he lost his wife.
Tiffany Dupree and Keegan Childers are with the Harris County District Attorney's Office, speaking with us minutes after Landry's punishment was confirmed.
The family is very grateful to the jury, very grateful to them being a part of the process, deliberating and reaching what is a very appropriate outcome.
They had such a big loss of life in Jeff.
To a loved one they say is gone far too soon.
Our family is so very grateful for the time that we had with each other and all the wonderful memories. We love you, Jeffrey. Rest in peace. There will be again.
I'll give my guardian angel. Well done, my prison faithful servant.
And before being taken away in his wheelchair, Landry did stand, face Limmer's family, and apologize. Landry is now off to serve life in prison. In Houston, I'm Amanda Henderson at KHOU 11 News.
Damn.
A chaotic scene in bond court today. The man charged in the sexual assault of someone in a wheelchair on the red line had to be restrained.
Yo, man, these niggas is wild, man. These niggas is wild. Fucking shit. You niggas are wild, man. Everybody hit the like button, man. Smash that like button. Shout out to Regular Degler, man, watching on X, man. Salute to everybody watching on X, man. You can come on over to YouTube if you want to, man. Salute to you, man. Salute to everybody out there, man. God damn it, man. Fucking A.
A chaotic scene in bond court today. The man charged in the sexual assault of someone in a wheelchair on the red line had to be restrained when appearing before the judge. WGN's Andrea Medina joins us with more on the courtroom conflict as well as details of the alleged attack. Andrea.
Hi, Timon. Well, the judge ordered a 23-year-old man to remain detained, saying he targeted a random vulnerable victim. But before the judge could announce his decision, the man attempted to approach his bench, attack him, and shouting and claiming the judge of lying. 23-year-old Rashid Griffin, accused of sexually assaulting a 35-year-old wheelchair-bound woman on CTA property, appeared in the Cook County courtroom Saturday for a detention hearing. Griffin is facing charges of aggravated sexual assault, aggravated battery in a public space, and aggravated battery of a pregnant handicapped person. Chicago police say,
Man. Yo, I wouldn't be mad. If white people want segregation, I ain't even gonna be mad at y'all, man. Listen, let us just use the Target and the Walmart, though. If y'all bring segregation back, only like make it for mom and pop businesses. Let us use McDonald's and KFC and Walmart and Target and fucking Giant Food, Kroger and shit. But like y'all can have y'all mom and pop bars and stores and your little shit for yourself. But that fuck it. Just let us use Target and Walmart. How about that? Target, Walmart, McDonald's, and Chipotle. Deal? All right, cool. If y'all, I wouldn't blame y'all if y'all want segregation, man. I ain't even blame y'all, man. I can't even blame y'all, man. I literally can't blame y'all if y'all want to segregate. If y'all want to get the fuck away from us, man, I ain't even mad at y'all, man. It be like that, man. I can't knock you if you want to get the fuck away from us, man. We on some bullshit, man. We on some bullshit, man. We on some bullshit, man. That's some bullshit, bro. Come on, bro. That's some bullshit. This is unacceptable, man. This is unacceptable, man. You can't be doing shit like this, bro.
Rashid Griffin, accused of sexually assaulting a 35-year-old wheelchair-bound woman on CTA property, appeared in a Cook County courtroom Saturday for a detention hearing. Griffin is facing charges of aggravated sexual assault, aggravated battery in a public space, and aggravated battery of a pregnant handicapped person. Chicago police say the incident happened on Thursday just before 3 a.m. in the 200 block of State Street. In court, state prosecutors say the victim was riding the CTA red line in the same car as Griffin. During the ride, prosecutors say they talked and alleged Griffin then wrapped his legs around the victim's wheelchair, kissed her, and groped her while making sexual advances. Prosecutors also say both exited at the Jackson stop and entered an elevator. They allege Griffin wheeled the victim out of the elevator, knocked her down, and began to sexually assault her in a hallway. Prosecutors say the woman screamed for help and a CTA ticket agent responded and intervened. The victim was taken to Northwestern Hospital and is expected to be okay. Prosecutors say the two did not know each other and believe Griffin randomly targeted the woman. After hearing both the defense and the prosecution, the judge was preparing to issue a ruling when Griffin interrupted the court, accusing the judge of lying. Despite being told by his attorneys not to speak, Griffin became agitated and attempted to approach the bench to attack the judge. Sheriff's deputies quickly removed him. The judge credited deputies for their quick action, saying, quote, further violence did not occur. Given Griffin's criminal history, the seriousness of the alleged assault, and his conduct in the courtroom, the judge ordered Griffin to remain detained. And police say that Griffin was arrested hours after the attack in the Loop. Prosecutors say the crime was caught on CTA cameras. We have reached out to CTA to request for comment. We are waiting to hear back from them. But the next court hearing is set for December 18th. Wheel the victim out of the elevator.
What's up, Wicked, man? What's your thoughts, man?
Look at the bright side. At least he ain't kill her. You know how these goofies do.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, man. That's true.
She ran into one of the more merciful brothers.
Yeah. Yeah, she got off lucky, man. She lucky.
She lucked out.
Yeah, she lucked out, man.
Yeah, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Jeez. Hamada Bosha.
But look, man. But look, man. We could talk about this how we are right now, outside of this bubble, and I know people will say everybody commits crime. I know that's right.
Not really though. Not like that.
Man, bro, that's what they'll say.
Yeah.
They'll tell me everybody commits crime though. Especially me. They'll tell me what about the burritos? You know what I mean?
You right. Sons, man.
A guilty verdict today in the capital murder trial of Jeffrey Blackston. Prosecutors say the Wilmer man brutally beat the victim and sexually abused him. Our Brendan Kirby is live tonight.
What the fuck?
Yikes.
Hold on, man. Yo, these stories, man. This is 3 in a row. These 3 stories, man. Segregation, man. Listen, y'all better hope white folk don't ask segregation, man. They go just these 3 stories that we showed you. They got grounds, and don't let the brown shooter be black too. Then they're really in trouble, man.
A guilty verdict today in the capital murder trial of Jeffrey Blackston. Prosecutors say the Wilmer man brutally beat the victim and sexually abused him. Our Brendan Kirby is live tonight at Mobile County Metro Jail. Brendan, that's where Blackston is right now.
Yeah, that's right, Lenise. This has been his home since his arrest 4 years ago, but he won't be here much longer. In the next few months, he will be transferred to a state prison where he will spend the rest of his days. Jeffrey Blackston's attack on Troy Barnhill in 2021 was as vicious as they come.
This was a very brutal murder. The victim was beaten with an object. His throat was slashed, several injuries to his face and head.
It took the jury a little more than an hour to return with the guilty verdict Friday.
The evidence was overwhelming in this case. Murder weapons were found. The defendant confessed to having done everything.
Everything, that is, except the sexual abuse.
But did they read him his Miranda rights? Because it's funny how they trying to get Luigi off, right? Because they ain't read him his Miranda rights.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they trying to, all these liberals trying to get Luigi off, man.
Wow.
Defense attorney Will Alford says the only real issue at trial was whether the slaying occurred during a burglary of Barnhill's home. That's what made it a capital offense.
Our main argument was not that it didn't happen, but that he'd been staying there in the days prior, and there was no evidence of a falling out or any problems between the two that caused that permission to be.
Some man move in. It probably was like, yo, man, hey, man, your feet. I told you, your feet stink, man. You got to leave, man. He probably put the son man out, man. Once you let a son man stay with you, it's forever, man, or until he decide to leave, man.
It's a forever thing.
Yeah, man. You gotta make him want to leave and shit. You gotta like cut the power off and don't pay the light bill. Don't make no repairs.
Yo, do what the one Walgreens did, bro, and start blasting classical music.
Play classical music all day. You gotta make it uncomfortable for the son. He like, man, fuck this shit. I'm out of here, man. That's what you gotta do, man. You can't tell a son man to leave, man. That motherfucker kill your ass, man.
You might have to delete him first, or what?
Right.
He'd been staying there in the days prior, and there was no evidence of a falling out or any problems between the two that caused that permission to be revoked.
Prosecutors say the killing arose from a dispute involving a woman. She testified that she had an on-again, off-again relationship with Barnhill. She testified that she was upset with him when he returned a pistol that she had to its rightful owner. She said that she dragged Barnhill's belongings into the front yard and set them on fire.
Whoa.
Prosecutors say that the attack was a misguided attempt to win the woman's favor. Defense co-counsel Jason Darley says prosecutors...
What? This bitch did... The victim, the dude who died, she fucking burned his shit. She went way to exhale on him. And the black dude, she's saying the black dude wanted to impress her. So he beat the shit out the dude. Yo, this is crazy.
I wonder if it worked. I wonder if she was impressed.
I'm sure she was, man. She a piece of shit too. You fucking whore.
But let me get this straight though. So this Gator Queen was hooking up with the brother, right?
No, she was Barnhill is the white guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Barnhill is the white guy. Huh?
Years ago, but he won't be here much longer. Jeffrey Blackston's attack on Troy Barnhill in 2020.
Blackston is the black. the son man is Blackston, and Barnhill is the white guy, man.
Permission to be revoked.
Prosecutors say the killing arose from a dispute involving a woman. She testified that she had an on-again, off-again relationship with Barnhill. She testified that she was upset with him when he returned a pistol that she had to its rightful owner. She said that she dragged Barnhill's belongings into the front yard and set them on fire. Prosecutors say that the attack was a misguided attempt to win the woman's favor. Defense co-counsel Jason Darley says prosecutors offered no plea bargains.
And there was extensive DNA evidence. It was something that couldn't settle, so sometimes the jury just has to give what it can give.
Prosecutors originally sought the death penalty in this case, but Blackson was deemed intellectually disabled, and that made him ineligible for the death penalty. And
They
that
pull
means
that
that when
shit
he is
all the time. The fact that they let niggas pull that incompetent, it show you what they really think about us and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, look, logically speaking, man, if we use that, if we apply it every time, like 75% of these dudes apply for that.
Telling you, man. Yeah, dog.
formally sentenced in February, he can receive only one punishment, life in prison without possibility of parole. Reporting live in Mobile, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.
Man, who we kidding, man? Delete him. Let's be real, man. He qualifies for that shit.
Buffalo man who was behind bars accused of killing his girlfriend and newborn son is now dead.
And officials say that his death is being
Glider.
investigated as an apparent suicide. News 4's
Yeah,
Rob
it's a
Petrie
glider.
is live
Yeah,
outside the Erie
Hey,
County
Jim,
Sheriff's
you
Office
never know.
with the very
You never
latest
know.
for us at 5 o'clock. Rob?
Some man killed himself in jail.
Yeah, but I mean, I like the gliders, though.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, Kelsey and Jeff. Reaction rolling in today from county officials after news broke that 30-year-old Kadani Hale's body was found last night.
Kadani Hales.
That's the rest of something, man.
I told you.
Well,
Always
hey,
got
wait.
my back.
You know
that's
what,
the
man?
second time you did that shit, Wiggy.
You said what?
The second time you did that shit. You
What?
always bet on black, man.
Yeah, you right. 2 nights in a row, too. Damn. Man, I'm losing my ways.
Always bet on black. Kadani.
But, man, the brothers don't really delete themselves like that,
In
though.
jail, though. In jail, some men will kill themselves. They won't kill themselves like when they when they go into jail or when they're on the run or when they're on trial. But some man will get in that motherfucker and kill himself.
Yeah, they'll hang themselves for sure.
Yeah.
At the Erie County Correctional Facility in Alden.
This is not the way that these things should happen. Justice should have been served in this situation for, if nothing else, the sake of that poor kid.
Erie County lawmakers reacting to news that 30-year-old Kadani Hale was found dead around 9 p.m. Wednesday night in the showers at the Erie County Correctional Facility.
He looked like he got a little Arab in him.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe that was the Arab in them.
Yeah.
The self-delete
p.m. Wednesday night in the showers at the Erie County Correctional Facility in Alden. Hale allegedly killed his girlfriend, Katie Craig, and their 4-day-old son before lighting their home on fire back on October 18th. The sheriff's office releasing a statement Thursday morning saying this is being investigated as an apparent suicide.
He was in a certain dormitory that they allow to freely walk and, take care of yourself, go to the bathroom. You don't have a correctional officer with you in the showers.
The exact cause and circumstances surrounding Hale's death are not known at this time. Erie County legislator Taisha St. Jean Tard helped reestablish the county's Correctional Special Advisory Board.
We have to see what things we need to fix. It's more than just this incident, but do we have enough mental
in charge of the fucking corrections? Like,
yeah, they can't end well.
They couldn't find nobody. They couldn't find a man. It was like no man could apply for that job.
Yeah, they did.
That's crazy. Taisha goofy ass, man.
health treatment. Like you said, Mr. Hale, what he's done, and when the incident happened in my district in Elmwood Village, it's disturbing. However, are we doing everything we can to prevent
That's a
incidents
Sandman
like
right
this?
there.
He's just one example.
Now the family and friends of the victim will no longer have their day in court. The Erie County District Attorney issuing a statement saying in part, quote, upon receipt of the death certificate, we will file a motion to dismiss the indictment. Our thoughts and prayers remain with the families and friends who have been impacted by this tragedy as they receive this difficult news.
I was saddened that the family would not get closure, because usually that's when the truth comes out. At a trial or through the court proceedings, and I felt real sad for the family.
These are issues that we take very seriously, and as the legislator who represents District 2 where this happened, I don't take this lightly.
Yeah, the New York Attorney General's office is aware of Hale's death. The sheriff's department notifying them after announcing it this morning. They issued us a brief statement this morning, the AG's office did, letting us know that their Office of Special Investigation is conducting a preliminary assessment just to try to find out more about what it is that exactly happened. And once we learn about that, we'll, of course, keep you informed. Until then, live in downtown Buffalo, Rob Petrie, News 4.
God damn, man.
Who you think is the sand and the sun? The mom is the sun or what?
Yeah, the mom, the mom is probably the desert demon. It's usually Sandman,
Yeah.
Sun Man, like the little herb joints, man. They like
I mean the sun man. To be fair, the sun man like all the joints.
yeah,
Yo,
exactly.
but you know what, man? I think this dude, this brother, did the right thing though. Hats off to him.
Yeah, man. He saved us some money for a trial, man.
Right, the
First and
headaches.
harrowing morning in the Craven County Courthouse as murder suspect and fugitive Dominic Connolly made his first appearance in court.
9 Your Side's Lauren Beachy was also at that hearing. She's live for us
Well,
tonight. Lauren, this moved quickly.
He playing crazy too. I wonder if they gonna let him be crazy like they do the niggas and shit. You gonna let white dude try to eat you like shit? He works for the black guy, man. Let me try it, man.
Right.
They be like, nah. They probably give you a test or something like a. Yeah, he was like, oh nah, you scored too high on the test. You ain't crazy. That's probably what happened.
That hearing, she's live for us tonight. Lauren, this moved quickly. They captured him yesterday. He went to the hospital, and this morning he appears before that judge.
Aaron, I mean, that's exactly right. Less than 24 hours ago, Dominic Connolly was captured in an abandoned house in Vanceboro. Today, he was rolling into court, actually being pushed in a wheelchair, and he had his head hung low, and he didn't speak a word.
He's a coward. He's a criminal. He has no remorse for what he's done.
In the courtroom on Friday, we were able to bring in cameras, which is what you see here, but we weren't able to capture the audio. What they were telling us is Connolly is facing many charges, the most severe being first-degree murder after his grandmother was stabbed to death, attempted murder of a deputy, and larceny of a motor vehicle.
The judge, pursuant to Irina's law, gave him no bond in the first-degree murder case, gave him no bond in the attempted murder case. However, because the larceny of a motor vehicle charge is not considered a violent felony, a bond had to be set in that case. The judge set a secured bond of $250,000 secured.
With these charges, the judge says the penalty could be life without parole or the death penalty. The Craven County deputy stabbed in the Bojangles was in the courtroom on Friday as well. Sheriff Chip Hughes says he's doing well and is back at work. He actually was one of the people bringing Dominic Connolly into this appearance.
Yeah, it was, it was some closure for my deputy as well. It's a very traumatic event. When you don't know exactly what you're walking into. He did conduct himself very well and professional given the situation and a restaurant full of people.
A manhunt lasting 47 days. Craven County Sheriff's Office says they're thankful for all the support they've received throughout this pursuit.
There were a few out there that I call them keyboard warriors that felt they could have done a better job. And, my message to them is murder suspect is in custody.
Remember when the black dude, his son, stole the car and then jumped out the car and had the gun in his hand and the police shot him?
Oh yeah, and he deleted the
cop the next day.
Yeah.
And they had all the deputies there in court and the black people like, that's racist, man. Remember that?
Yeah.
It was like they these white supremacists trying to intimidate a black man and shit.
Right. An old friend of mine, he put on his social media like a picture of that son man with his hair high when he's walking past him, because that dude hates cops, and that I guess the brother killed the cops, so he's a hero to these shitheads now,
Yeah. Son man, terrible.
Hell on wheels.
Well, I'm telling you, man.
Breaking new details right now at 10. A 12-year-old boy killed and his uncle now in jail, accused of trying to take justice into his own hands.
Your investigator, Brian Moss, is breaking these new details right now. Deputies say the boy's uncle body slammed a lawyer representing the driver, accused of hitting and killing his nephew back in July. Right after the crash, your reporter Aurora Kelly Worthman closely followed the case for you. Police told Kelly the 12-year-old boy activated the crosswalk signal, but then the driver, who police say was distracted, ran the red light, hit the boy. The driver was cited for careless driving, resulting in death. That brings us to this week. Brian is breaking down the courtroom brawl, described in arrest documents as an MMA-style takedown.
It happened Monday afternoon at the Arapahoe County Courthouse when tensions boiled over during a court hearing. Arapahoe County District Attorney Ryan Brackley.
We deal with very emotional, very traumatic circumstances in our courthouse, so we're always ready for it. We always hope that we're prepared for it, but it is very rare when it does happen.
According to interviews, court records, and police documents, defense attorney H. Michael Steinberg was preparing for a court hearing in a tragic case. Steinberg defending a driver charged in July with careless driving resulting in death for hitting a 12-year-old boy on a scooter who was crossing an intersection. Before the hearing began, though, the boy's uncle, Daniel Ashby, approached the defense attorney. An Arapahoe County Sheriff's deputy wrote, Ashby aggressively approached Steinberg, trying to see the defendant Steinberg was representing. The report says Steinberg told Ashby to go into the courthouse and pushed him to create space as Ashby was in his face. The deputy wrote that Ashby then performed a MMA-style takedown on the 69-year-old lawyer, knocking him unconscious.
It is very unusual. It doesn't actually happen that people go hands-on on defense attorneys, prosecutors, or judges.
The lawyer was hospitalized with what police called multiple spinal fractures.
Wow.
In an email Tuesday afternoon, Steinberg said, in the hospital with a shattered pelvis, in serious pain. Surgery is scheduled Thursday.
Wow.
Ashby was arrested on the spot and is being held for investigation of felony assault.
It's emotional for the parties involved, all of them.
Ashby is being held on $75,000 bond. I'm Brian Moss, covering Colorado First.
Hey, man.
A tanning salon employee is hospitalized after a terrifying and brutal attack.
Loveland police believe a homeless
Glider. This is a glider. They said a homeless man. I was about to say, tanning salon, it's got to be a glider, but might not.
Homeless.
A tanning salon employee is hospitalized after a terrifying and brutal attack.
Loveland police believe a homeless man used a hammer and knife to injure that employee and a customer. Happened at Endless Summer Tanning on Madison Avenue. Your reporter, Northern Colorado, Dylan Thomas, joins us live there tonight. So, Dylan, what are police saying so far?
Loveland police tell us at this time this appears to have been a random attack, just before 7 p.m. last night. They say a homeless individual walked into this tanning salon right here behind me, pulled out a hammer and started hitting an employee in the head over and over. Even after taking more than a dozen blows to the head, she managed to fight back, ultimately overtaking one of his weapons. Tuesday evening, 911 operators received a call for help from the Endless Summer Tanning Salon and Boutique off of US 34 in Loveland.
They're listening to these victims scream out and cry and want help.
Loveland police say 20-year-old Kyle Behrens had just brutally attacked a woman who worked at the business, pulling a hammer from his jacket.
And we believe that she was struck more than a dozen times
Damn.
in the head with the hammer. She was bleeding out. The suspect
I gotta be a son, man.
proceeded to drag her off into a side room, and he tried to barricade the door to the business so that no one could enter in or go out.
But as he did so, police say the victim was able to retreat to a tanning room where another woman was on the phone with 911.
That customer and our first victim barricaded the door, locking it. The suspect beat through the door and actually punctured the door in a manner that he was actually trying to get through the door itself because it was so heavily damaged. while he attempted to stab and cut them with the knife.
Even though both women were wounded, they still managed to fight back.
They were able to immediately disarm him, and they were able to then try to defend themselves.
Police say they then used his knife to stab him.
I cannot give enough credit to them for having a mind of survival.
Police arrived within 3 minutes, taking Behrens into custody. Multiple were transported to the hospital for care, including Behrens, who has since been booked into the Larimer County Jail.
If there's any credit that we can give these two victims, unbelievable. They are alive today because of their will to survive.
We do know that the victim, who was hit in the head at least 12 times, remains in the hospital with serious injuries. We also know that the suspect in this case was just issued a $500,000 cash bond. Police tell us they do not have any evidence to trace this victim, the suspect, back to this location, saying as of right now, it appears to have just been a crime of opportunity. Reporting live in Loveland, Dylan Thomas, covering Colorado First.
All right, Dylan, thank you. When news breaks in northern Colorado, your reporters, of course.
Probably a son, man. Probably ain't show his face and shit.
Man, Colorado. Man.
Yeah, and there's a few things to note here. The victim was only 19 years old. Police have arrested and charged 2 men in connection to his death. And new court records tonight reveal that the 2 suspects never intended to make a trade and that they were always planning to rob the victim. Records say this all started when Dominic Basinger was chatting with these 2 on Facebook Marketplace. On the left is 25-year-old
No, you didn't, bro. No, the fuck you weren't chatting with these niggas on Facebook Marketplace. Come on, man.
That's a death wish right there.
Come on, man.
You ever heard of suicide by a cop?
I'm telling you, man. Suicide by son.
Right, maybe this guy was suicidal. He's like, you know what?
Yeah, he wanted to die.
He wanted to find a surefire way to go.
Yeah, but that's fucked up. He took these brothers out too well from, man. He should have just killed himself, man. The old fashioned.
right.
Damn, man.
They could have been like future astronauts or something. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. They could have definitely been that, man. This is. I hope nobody in Arc Nation do no shit like this. I hope none of y'all out here doing no stupid shit like this. I really do. I swear to God, man, I hope y'all ain't doing it.
Dominic Basinger was chatting with these 2 on Facebook Marketplace. On
The
the
way
left
she
is
says it,
25-year-old Dante Gaines, and on the right,
She can't believe it either. She can't believe it either. She like, these 2?
These 2 goofies.
Yeah, you was chatting with these 2 motherfuckers? You gonna meet them somewhere?
I wonder where they met at, man.
Right now, overpass or some shit like that.
In some
alley or some shit. It's dumbass.
is 20-year-old Fernando Gallegos. Investigators say the night before the incident, Fernando and Basinger were messaging about making a swap. Basinger had a gold ring and $240 in cash. He was going to exchange it for a gun from Gallegos. Police say they all agreed to meet at Tempe Marketplace December 1st. Basinger went with his girlfriend, and once they met there in the parking lot in front of Roadrunner Sports, records say they both got out of their cars with the trunks open. Seconds later, Basinger's girlfriend told police she heard gunshots, and she told them she saw the men hop back into the car and speed off. Basinger was shot in the neck and died on scene. Police gathered video from nearby stores and witnesses, and eventually they tracked Gallegos by reviewing Facebook Marketplace messages on Basinger's phone. Police say they arrested Gallegos at a home in Mesa, and when they combed through his cell phone, court records say Gallegos sent screenshots of his conversation with Basinger and sent them to a friend saying they were planning to rob him. This is where police connected Gaines to the crime. Records say after they fled the shooting scene, the two men got into a Lyft ride. The next morning, investigators tracked down the car the duo dumped on 48th and Elliott. Inside was the ring Basinger was going to trade. Video in that area shows Gallegos and Gaines getting out of that car in the area just 20 minutes after the murder. Tempe Police, Mesa SWAT, and U.S. Marshals took Gaines into custody Thursday. Police added that they found screenshots on Gaines' phone of Gallegos' mugshots and plans to escape to another state. Both men are facing murder charges. Reporting for Arizona's Family tonight, I'm Stephanie Dupre.
The Black and Brown Coalition.
Telling you, man.
Yo, man, all that evidence that they entailed, right, in the report, heads out to those cops, right? I don't know if that would have been enough in Kim Fox County, bro.
Wow.
The prosecutor would have come out with some extraordinary shit. Like, what?
Jeez.
3 days after a fatal shooting on the campus of Kentucky State University, the man accused of killing one student and injuring another, appearing in court
That
for
was the last shooting at another college, man. We saw.
Man, what the hell's going on? Look, listen, man. You could keep your spray, chief. I'll keep my pistol.
I'm telling you.
first time. LAX 18's Lee Searcy was in Franklin County for the arraignment of Jacob Bard. She shows us what happened in court.
48-year-old Jacob Bard is somewhere he has never been before, in a jail charged with murder and assault.
Or accept the plea of not guilty.
It was Bard's first appearance in Franklin District Court after Tuesday's tragic shooting on the campus of Kentucky State University. There have been online videos that appear to show a chaotic fight outside a dorm before police say Bard shot and killed 19-year-old Dejon Fox and injured another person who remains hospitalized. Police haven't released much information other than Bard was involved in a physical altercation before he used a gun.
There's so much more to the story than what has been brought before even.
His attorney didn't elaborate, but hinted that Bard's actions may have been out of self-defense when asking the judge to lower Bard's $500,000 cash bond to $50,000 or even $25,000. He said Bard wasn't a flight risk, was employed, and had two sons who attend KSU.
Wow. And I understand the serious nature of the allegations. However, I think that there was significant defenses that Mr. Bard has that would negate and mitigate the bond that the Commonwealth is asking for.
But instead of lowering the bond, the judge doubled it.
I know we're supposed to talk about family, and one family that's dead, child dead, and that's one in the hospital.
Damn.
I'm going to set the bond at $1 million full cash.
Outside court, we asked Bard's attorney if it was true that Bard came to campus that day to talk to school officials about ongoing concerns over one of his son's safety. But his lawyer declined to say much, indicating that he believed the evidence would eventually tell the whole story. Before this morning's arraignment, we noticed a couple of Franklin County deputies escorting some of Bard's supporters to court. The sheriff says they did help after a request over safety concerns. Bard will be back in court for a preliminary hearing December 16th. In Franklin County, Lee Searcy, LEX 18 News.
America.
Let's see that incident at KSU.
Some good old-fashioned gun violence. It's almost like a pastime, right? At this point, maybe? I don't know.
Here you go, right here. I got it right here. Salute to everybody out there, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Sponsor tonight's program via PayPal, Cash App, or the Super Chat. So this is the shooting right here.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah,
oh
that's
shit!
college.
Damn, look, the trenches.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
So is this the guy? Is he the shooter?
Oh shit.
Here,
Oh shit.
right here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think that's him. Or is this him? I don't know.
There's like no one taking a shooting stance.
Yeah.
They're just like, who is he? You know, if that was a glider, you know who it was.
Yeah. This is crazy.
Oh shit.
Because, you know, they'd be kind of aiming a little bit.
Yeah, it's just like you can't even tell who's been shooting. But he do got a bald head, so I would say it was this one. The guy had a bald head. The guy who shot. So
Oh shit.
This guy right here. He shooting this guy on the ground. Killed him. Yeah, so they were out. His sons was out there in a brawl. This is a HBCU. So listen, when I went to VCU, we had an HBCU around the corner called Virginia Union, and it was different. That joint was different. Yeah, it was different than our school.
Why you say that?
Ghetto is a motherfucker. Hood is a motherfucker. Like the motherfucking students, like they was hood. It was hood. It was ghetto. It just had a different energy to it. You know what I'm saying? When you walk on their campus, you feel like you in the hood. You don't feel like you on the college. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This dude, he done threw fucking shit in this lady face, chemical attack. Niggas throwing chemicals on people now. Let me see if I can find it.
No way that's FBA. That's gotta be a foreigner, right? FBA's doing that now?
Listen, man.
Acid, I never heard of that before that I could think of anyway.
Nah,
Acid?
but he might have just been crazy, you know what I'm saying? Or some fucking
Yeah. I mean, we see the FBA's attacking women for sure. But acid though?
This woman was beautiful too. She was gorgeous.
Just 48 hours after a violent attack in one of Savannah's most popular public spaces, neighbors are on edge and city leaders are demanding answers. You're looking at photos of a woman attacked at Forsyth Park Wednesday night.
Well, older woman, she's beautiful. He threw that shit on her. Like, she ain't no hair. She ain't no fucking face. He fucked her shit up. What the fuck did he throw on her? But you know what? In India, that's very common. And in Europe now. Europe is very common now.
And I would think maybe Africa?
Not really, not as much. But in Arab world countries, like in India, if you holler at a girl and she rejects you,
you could throw acid on her.
Yeah, they throw acid on the girl. If the girl rejects them, they throw acid in her face.
Ashley Wisniewski was airlifted to the Augusta burn unit after a man poured a corrosive liquid on her. She suffered third-degree burns to her face and other areas of her upper body. Right now, Savannah police are looking for this man who they're calling a person of interest. If you know him, you're asked to call police. Today, we spoke with police on camera for the first time since the attack. WJCL 22 News' Kirsten Miselka is joining us live from Forsyth Park. And Kirsten, this attack is concerning to parkgoers.
Absolutely, Brooke. Federal agencies as well as local police are working around the clock. They say all hands are on deck. At the same time, city leaders are asking for answers and also saying that more park safety needs to be added. And then on top of that, I talked with a woman who was nearby the area when the incident happened. She said she's going to be staying inside until someone is caught. And we also want to warn viewers, some of the video we're about to show may be graphic or difficult to watch.
I've been here 31 years and I don't remember an acid attack.
The Savannah Police Department's Friday briefing about a horrific acid attack in Forsyth Park revealed new details. Investigators say the victim, Ashley Wisniewski, was walking along the outer sidewalk of the park Wednesday night when a man came up behind her and poured a chemical liquid onto her clothing. Then she ran across the street for help. Investigators won't say what kind of evidence they found or if this was a random crime. They did say all.
I'm gonna get to your story next. Superstar. I'm getting to your story next, superstar.
All hands are on deck, including the FBI and ATF.
You will see police presence. It's all hands on deck. While we're investigating this case, there's going to be a very outward police presence throughout this area.
This is a photo of who SPD calls, quote, someone they want to talk to.
That nigga's got fucking Bugs Bunny shirt on, man. Yo, he did that shit. We know he did that shit. God damn it.
While Mayor Van Johnson referred to them as a person of interest on social media Thursday. Now, other city leaders are responding. Forsyth Park is within Savannah Alderman Dietrich Leggett's district, but he says he's been left out of the conversation.
I really do feel that we've been kept in the dark about a lot of it, because if we want to make sure that the public have true and transparent information, we have to get it from up top.
Leggett says change is needed.
We have to do better. I can't stand before you and say that everything is good. We have to do better.
Savannah local August Lopez was walking in Forsyth Park around the time of the attack.
There was like 6 cops when I was walking, and I saw the ambulance, and there was like also I heard like the fire truck coming. I was like, I wonder what happened.
Until she found out the next day.
That's just shocking. It's surprising. I would have never expected it.
Yeah.
Saying it's changed things for her.
You probably won't see me here after sunset until I know for sure there isn't going to be a random acid thrower.
As for making sure locals like Lopez aren't living in fear, SPD says precautions are now in place. Leggett says more preventative measures are needed moving forward.
And we're going to make sure that people are going to be safe or have the option to call for safety when needed.
Authorities say the victim is in stable condition right now at an Augusta burn treatment center. And this is a developing story, and we'll continue to bring you the latest here on WJCL and on WJCL.com. Brooke, back to you.
We're announcing something special. Carrots Fine Jewelry is having our very first sale in 27 years of serving our wonderful community. Our selection has never been better. We've simply run out of room, so we're holding an inventory reduction event just in time for the holidays. Fine jewelry, antiques, and mid-century treasures. Or
First, new breaking news tonight.
Yeah, 2 people are killed in a shooting in Brookhaven. Now, Police Chief Dustin Bayerfield, that is, tells 3 Near Side the shooting happened on North Jackson Street. That was around 11 this morning. 2 people were killed. Another injured victim was taken to a hospital. The coroner identified the victims as 29-year-old Tiara Jenkins and 27-year-old Samuel Seals. Police are still working to determine the motive in this shooting. And happening here in Jackson, police believe a would-be copper thief died while trying to steal some wires.
Investigators say the man climbed a utility pole to steal copper wires when he was electrocuted.
3 Near Side was the only news agency.
Damn. What a way. Wow. Wow.
On scene Friday afternoon at Green Hill Place near Medical Plaza. And 3 Near Side's Quentin Smith is following this developing story for you. Quentin?
And you were...
Well, that's right. Investigators are calling this shocking, and they say the victim was actually wearing an ankle monitor while he was doing all of this, meaning he was under some sort of court supervision. Investigators here at JPD headquarters, they're calling this one of the most senseless deaths they've seen, and they're now hoping this serves as a warning for all other would-be copper thieves.
It is certainly one of the most senseless cases we have seen come across the desk.
Detective Tommy Brown not holding back, saying he believes this is a death that could have been avoided.
We've been hearing since we were kids from commercials, from utility companies, that it is definitely just dangerous to attempt to do that.
He's talking about the man who's believed to have been electrocuted after managing to climb a utility pole. Investigators say his reason for climbing that pole was to steal copper wire. This is exclusive video of police responding to that scene on Green Hill Place Friday evening. The man was dead by the time investigators arrived on scene.
The pole broke. The victim fell down, got caught in the wire electrocuted him, and he caught fire.
Despite the dangers that come with stealing copper wire, Brown admits it still doesn't stop thieves from trying.
The person or persons manage to actually get the wiring, they can take it and exchange it for money, which is what they want to do, you know, for whatever reason, whether it's feed a habit or whatever the reason is, a purpose behind them doing it. There's a lot of it going on, and it's dangerous always.
Now he's hoping this latest incident will make copper thieves think twice before stealing any more wires.
Without being judgmental or critical, we would just say that we would love to never have to deal with this again, never to see something like this again, because it is a senseless death, and it's one that could have been avoided, and one that we would like to see avoided by people just not taking a chance to do something like this.
Now, at this time, the victim's name still has not been released. I mentioned that he was wearing an ankle.
Jeez. You know that was a son, man. That was a son, man. Jeez. Salute to everybody out there, man. Shout out to everybody out there.
So, Ed, I don't know if you can see this, but let's just keep playing that over and over again. That's the video that police released of who they believe to be a suspect. That's all we can tell you.
That's all we have. That's all that we have directly from police and the mayor of Providence, that they believe this is the individual responsible for killing 2 people, injuring 9. And this, according to them, is the suspect leaving the building where the shooting happened.
If you watch it right now on X, man, follow me, man. Follow me on X, man. Follow me on X. Everybody follow me on X. And get his stream a thumbs up, man. Follow me on X and get his stream a thumbs up.
The Bears and Holly building and exiting on the Hope side and then turning right. And that is all we have right now.
You know how many people watching on X right now, Wiki?
How many?
799.
That's what's up, man. Hey, take notes, man. Everybody watching, pull out your notepad and take notes, man.
I'm telling you, man. It was more than that earlier, though.
That someone recognizes that person's build, that person's walk, because you can't see their face.
Right, Ed. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where you are right now.
Yeah, I'm not able to see it. I'll be able to see it here. I'll be able to see it here in a minute.
All right. So when you see it, I'm just curious to see what you think, because you look and you say, "Is there a weapon with this person?" They have not found a weapon at this hour. So I'm curious to see what you think. You see his right arm tucked in and doesn't really move, but we're going to show it again if we can. That would be helpful, I think. But once you see it, I'm just curious to see what you say. And this is who they believe to be the suspect exiting that building and then taking that's Hope Street, I believe. It will say Hope right there in the corner, right there, and then leaving. And this is. It doesn't have a timestamp that I can see, but we can tell you that the shots rang out just after 4 o'clock this afternoon. And this is the video that police have just released, and they're hoping that anybody who sees that, if they recognize any little bit of that, who is that person and where is that person right now? 2 people are dead. 9 people are injured. They are in the hospital right now as we speak. This all happened at Brown University. Students taking final exams, and there is the video that they just released. So this right here is our first sort of advancement after hours and hours of being here.
Yeah, nearly 7 hours. And as you pointed out, that individual has one arm in a pocket. There's no, from what I can tell, firearm visible. They're wearing a coat, a dark clothing, what looks like either a hat or a hood. And you can't see their face at all. All we know is that they exited the building on Hope Street and then turned right on Waterman. And according to police, they haven't connected this same individual to any surveillance video inside the building.
So the question, Ed Cash, security expert, and used to work for Homeland Security under the Bush administration. The question is, so your police, your investigators, you're in that Hope Street corner right there, correct? And you're knocking on doors and you're saying, like you were saying, do you have a Ring camera? Do you have any video? Did you happen to see this person? Is that fair to say?
Did he step on some mud where they could find a imprint of this person? And you said earlier, he does have a unique walk there. That's what I'm looking at there. He does have a unique walk. His height, I think you should be able to determine height and build. You can't, assume white versus black versus something else because you don't have the face head on. But this is a start.
It is a start.
It is, and we've been waiting a while to get this, and hopefully this start advances us this investigation to something more substantial. And you bring up a really good point. Like, did he step on mud, a flower bed, something that's dried up that might capture a footprint? But I think right now what police are really hoping for is any little bit of information, and nothing. And correct me if I'm wrong, but no bit of information, no matter how small, is in vain.
And again, I come back to the when can you interview? This is difficult. When can you interview some of those victims in the hospital? If someone just came out of, they're now able to be interviewed, and they can give any little bit of an accent, right?
Yep.
An accent. Do they say something? What is anything, height or eye color?
Right. All of it.
Anything.
You on mute if you're talking.
We'll be back tomorrow, man. Shout out to everybody, man. I got to get some rest. We'll be back tomorrow. Everybody on X, tune in tomorrow, man. We'll be back tomorrow night. Might even come back during the day too, but definitely tomorrow night, man. Same black time, same black channel.